Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Crystal and welcome back guys. So today guys, we're going to be coming back with another scary video today. We're going to be watching the most haunted places in Texas. So basically, if you guys not have seen my other reaction video, I did one on New York. So now today we're doing Texas. And yeah guys, we're just going to be exploring the world, see the different haunted locations in every state and yeah guys, so if you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, join the family if you guys have not. Also share the videos guys, get them recommended to bigger people, a bigger audience, gets my videos viral, and it also gets my videos recommended. So no further ado, we're gonna get right into it. Okay guys, so haunted places in Texas.
Theater Performing Arts Center. Built in 1930, this beautiful theater has had many shows and screenings here over the years. For 55 years, it was in operation as one of the premier spots to have your movie shown, but in 1985, the theater shut down. It remained as such for about 20 years when in 2006, it began to get renovated. Now it's mainly just for live theater and other performance art in the city of El Paso. Like a lot of beautiful old theaters though, as time passes, legends emerge, and this one in particular certainly has its fair share. The Plaza Theater for Performance Arts Center has three primary ghostly apparitions it houses. The first is our very standard and very classic drifting woman in white. Looking sad and down on her luck, the spirit of this woman will often drift around through the rafters and has been seen by many workers throughout the years. The second is a man in all black who materializes in front of people. He's described a bit like a shadow creature, but slightly less menacing. I suppose if we have our woman in white, it's only fitting that we have a man in black to get a little bit of variety going. The third ghost sticks with the theme of spicing things up and is actually a little boy with a bouncing ball. It's not a basketball, but a small bouncy ball that the child seemingly plays with as he haunts the theater. Nobody knows the origin of these ghosts or how they got here at all. Are they connected? Maybe once a family unit who died here together, or are they all separate and have each suffered strange tragedies at this location over the century? El Paso, I'm sure, has some other theaters, and I'd stick to those ones if you're looking to watch some live shows if you're there. Number 4 on this list is Henley Row.
Okay guys, so have you ever been to a haunted theater? And it's still used to this day to do shows, live shows, just stuff like that. Have you ever been to a haunted theater? I know we have 2 in Rochester, in New York, that are haunted. That's the Auditorium Theater. Is very haunted, but it's still used. We still use it today as for shows, graduations, live theater shows, anything, all the above that you could think of. They use it for still. I particularly only been in once, but I just found out that it's haunted and I never knew that. So if you guys ever been to a haunted theater, let me know down in the comments.
Located on the Texan island of Galveston on the Gulf Coast, this is the most famous haunted spot for locals in the region. Texas Highways writes, "It's not surprising that Henley Row is a hotspot for supernatural activity. Completed between 1855 and 1858 for shippers and cotton brokers, it was the town's tallest structure during the Civil War. The roof doubled as a Confederate lookout for Union ships. Galveston and nearby barrier islands, history have been laced with tragedy. It was the site of a bloody Civil War fight, and serial epidemics of yellow fever decimated the populace. Hurricanes blast through regularly. The 1990 storm left up to 12,000 casualties in the worst natural disaster in U.S. history. No wonder Texas writer Brian Woolley called Galveston an old cemetery with a beach attached. The resident ghosts of Henley Row represent aspects of Galveston history. There's the Confederate soldier seen on the roof and around the building. The bloodied teenage factory worker is a vestige of the building's cotton grading days. The lady in white and the running and playing little boy and little girl are thought to be 1900 storm victims. The upper floors house apartments and offices now, but Henley Market's glass ceiling reveals views of stairs and landings. During renovations, workers reported tools mysteriously moving around. Staff recall other spooky experiences as well. Some years ago, a friend gave her old photo of Dr. Wilbur from a house on Church Street that's always displayed in the shop. When Hurricane Ike inundated the building with 10 feet of water in 2008, the photo went undamaged while many other things were destroyed. Every year on November 1st, employees construct an elaborate Day of the Dead altar that includes the photo and lighted candles. Before closing, the staff follows a 3-person backup routine to ensure the candles are completely extinguished, even dousing them with water. Yet almost every single year, 1 or more candles are burning the next morning. I can't imagine working in a place where we had to light candles for our ghost altar. Like, that action alone would make me want to quit immediately.
Do you drive for work?
Yeah.
Download the Everlance app. It tracks all your mileage automatically so you can...
The one good thing is that the ghosts here don't appear to be particularly evil or wanting to inflict harm. Still though, waking up and heading to work is already a tall task as it is, but knowing that there's a dead little boy and girl waiting there, yeah, that's a solid no-go for me. Number 3 on this list is the USS.
So yeah, guys, this guy is totally right. So me, I would have quit my job. Well, I wouldn't know, but I probably would have been stressed out at work just because you're going into something that's haunted, and not only that, you have to light candles, I think he said, for the ghosts that are there. And I guess if you don't do it, automatically candles are lit when you get there or when you're there. I'm not really sure what he said, but me personally, I would have quit instantly just because I'm already stressing at home, and then I have to go to work and deal with the craziness there. Like I said, some people can deal with the paranormal. I can't deal with the paranormal. I never dealt with it before. Don't want to deal with it. Maybe when I start doing, maybe when I start doing like ghost huntings, I guess you want to say, I would experience it. But yeah, this guy's totally right. Like, going home, then going to work, dealing with the craziness, it's a no-go.
Lexington. The ship has its own museum dedicated to it now, and it is 100% haunted. The decommissioned World War II aircraft carrier is riddled with different phantoms. This museum is literally said to receive, on average, hundreds of reports of ghostly apparitions in 1 year. That is so much supernatural energy that has just congregated here. Now, World War II was obviously an awful time, and if this boat played a major role in the Battle of the Atlantic, which I imagine it did, then it assuredly saw its fair share of tragedies. The ghosts are not quiet about their presence. They make themselves very known. One of the most famous ones resides in the engine room. Apparently, visitors will go there and a spirit will form, explaining the engines and how they work. Then, when his lecture is over, poof, he will be gone in a puff of smoke. There's also a general sailor that walks around the ship and is actually said to be rather helpful. However, with these tame ghosts, there are some troublemakers as well. Small items that you may have on your person, a wallet, a watch, a phone, a keychain, anything like that are often reported missing after people get on the ship. If you do intend to go here, then hold on to your valuables very closely and get ready for a long lecture on engines. Number 2 on this list is Bragg Road. For over 100 years now, this road has been haunted by a very strange and ghostly light. It's been seen by hundreds of people during that time, and nobody can explain it. Texas Highways says, in the heart of the big thicket is Hardin County, and in the heart of Hardin County is the infamous Bragg Road, home to countless sightings of the ghost road light that appears to nighttime travelers on the road between Saratoga and the defunct village of Bragg Station. Before the current road was built, the Arrow Strait clearing served as Santa Fe Railroad's branch line built in 1903. From its inception, locals considered the line haunted by Mexican laborers murdered by a thieving foreman, a deserter shot by Confederate soldiers, a hunter lost forever in the woods, and a decapitated railroad brakeman searching for his head. But all the stories share a common theme: a floating orb of light. The road replaced the railroad tracks in 1934, but the light remained, seen by hundreds of people over the decades. In the 1960s, Archer Fullingham, editor of the County News, spread its notoriety in articles. National Geographic published a clear photo of the light in a 1974 feature about the Big Thicket. Texas folklorist Francis Albernethi documented sighting stories from the old-timers and young folks alike. In 1997, Hardin County designated Bragg Road as Ghost Road Scenic Drive Park. A pretty road through the woods in the daytime turns into a spooky spot for supernatural sightings by night. Word is the most auspicious times to see the light are on moonless autumn nights. What the heck is this light that has been haunting this place for all these years? Even National Geographic, a very highly reputable column, has posted stories on it with actual photos including it. If it's a manifestation of some of these ghosts, then which ghost is causing it, and maybe more importantly, is it dangerous? If you want to find out, then you need to head to Bragg Road and look for yourself, but I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. And finally, number 1 on this list is the Yorktown Memorial Hospital. This hospital is definitely up there as one of the most haunted spots in Texas, and could even make a play for the most haunted spots in America. It was built in the 1950s and managed by the Roman Catholic Church for a few decades before eventually closing down in 1986. Then for 8 more years until 1992, it was a drug rehab facility, but finally in 1992, it closed for good. Since then, it's been abandoned and gained some very serious ghostly legends by the locals. One of the most famous demonic creatures that resides here is this black specter with bright glowing red eyes. It's not shy either and will attack you if you're here alone or in a vulnerable state. This is the most famous of the presences here, but it isn't alone. The ghost of a man who appears to have a bullet wound directly in his forehead is also said to live here. His ghost is a lot less forceful than the dark demon though, and is said to just show himself to visitors rather than attack them. The spirits of nuns are said to be on the 2nd floor though as well. These spirits are similar to our demon creature and will claw and scratch at people who decide to come here. Along with all of this, we also get our classic indicators of a haunted location, such as feelings of despair as you walk through, temperature changes, and moans echoing throughout the building. Avoid this place at all costs if you want to keep a tight grip of your sanity. But there you have it, guys. That is our list of the...
Alright guys, so we're at the end of our top 5 haunted places in Texas that you should never visit. So, my final thought. Some of the stuff that this guy was saying was kind of true, because when you're dealing with ghosts, haunted locations, and things like that, and basically when you're invading somebody's space, that somebody was there before you and you're invading their space, they're going to attack, they're going to make themselves known, and also they make their presence, make the feeling that, you know, some ghosts, they attack when you're vulnerable. And so yeah, so like he said, ghosts make themselves known at all costs. It don't matter if you're exploring the location, if you're just visiting the location, if you're just, I don't know, you could be doing anything at the location. But with me, I always have to wear a cross. Like my fiance, he is obsessed with crosses. Like a necklace, it has to have a cross on it. It has to have a cross. Not saying that I don't represent the cross, because I do love God, you know, but some people don't believe in that we don't have one. So like I said, when you enter a location, just pray, just wish the best for yourself. Don't think negative. Don't let the spirits scare you, even though if you don't revoke them, hopefully they don't attack. But like I said, if I was to do something like this, I wouldn't know what to do. I'm still thinking about it, guys. I know I read one comment and said God's with you, which is true, but it's easier said than done. see, I look at these videos and I'd be like, oh my god, that's so easy. Whatever, I can do that. But in reality, I cannot do it. I don't think I can do it. I know a lot of people say, you know, you can do it, God's with you, and things like that. But personally, I'm not ready yet. And when I do become ready, I'm thinking about doing one, not in New York, but I'm thinking about doing one when I do move and stuff like that. I'm thinking about doing one with my sisters, both my sisters with me, and having my sister's husband and my husband as well, and we all go in a group and we explore abandoned buildings. I'm thinking about doing it that way. I think a bigger group is bigger than 2 people because, you know, ghosts try to find any way to interrogate you and they try to scare you. So, and I'm the person that would get, and I'm the one that would be scared easily. And I think, personally, I think a ghost will go after me. I'm not gonna lie. But if you guys enjoyed this video of the 5 most haunted places in Texas, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and join the family. And I love you guys so much. Let's continue to grow our subscribers. Sharing the videos are very important. It gets the videos recommended and things like that. So I will see you guys in the next one. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Mwah.